Game 4 of Daybreak Lawful Evil, Caster versus Sunday in the best of 5.
I'm Jade Moon.
I am not Jade Moon.
No, you're not, and you can never be Jade Moon.
I could totally be Jade Moon if I wanted to.
You could not be Jade Moon.
I totally could be Jade Moon.
No, can't. Couldn't happen.
Fine. We got Caster, Purple Caster in the bottom left, and
Green Sunday in the upper right, and I really like Daybreak. It's probably one of my favorite maps.
Is this the map you're mentioning with the... No, it was the station map with the towers, like the buildings?
Yeah, Newkirk. Yeah. Well, I'll have to show you that
Newkirk,
sometime.
Right.
Yeah, where it's got buildings you can blow over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but I do like this map. I like that you can place overlords here.
All right. Here.
And
on these little blue square things, right?
Yeah, and there's another one here, and then it's a asymmetrical map, or symmetrical map rather. So you got the same things.
Right. So definitely a good map for Zerg for sure. Oh man, we've been casting for God knows how long.
At least 10 minutes.
At least 10 minutes, yeah.
At least.
It's a long time.
There goes Sunday's in the line of refinery
supply depot.
Supply depot. And here comes Caster's standard after Gateway Scout.
Right. And yeah, I guess everything is standard here. Like nothing out of the unusual. Sunday isn't doing a proxy thing. And, I wonder, will Sunday go hardcore bio again? I think he will. You got 2 barracks. So, maybe with ghosts, maybe with a touch of factory play like he did last game, maybe he can win yet another one. Wouldn't that be great?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a weakness that he sticks really hard with the bio units. I mean, it's something that I kind of have to work on too. I mean, I'm pretty much a tier 1, sort of floating into tier 2, and I have a really hard time kind of mixing it up. And I think that's a real detriment to your gameplay.
Oh yeah. You definitely need to be able to tech switch and evolve and like react to your unit composition to their unit composition. That's one nice thing about Zerg. Like, you get one unit comp, like let's say you go Broodlord Infester, and then the second that dies, you can immediately switch over to like Ultralisk, Zergling, or whatever, and the fact that you can just change your unit comp every few minutes if you so desired makes it a really powerful race. And I guess HalflingPower just needs to be able to do that with Terran. So it looks like HalflingPower's going to do what he's been doing in almost all the other games, just make a bunch of barracks, make a bunch of marines, and he's probably going to just push straight out and try to do some damage. It's been working pretty well for him, actually. Every time he's been able to expand and make lots of SCVs behind it, so he's never really behind.
Yeah, he just kind of fizzles out in the mid game.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's a working strategy, but if Caster can get out those Templars for the storms yet again, it's going to be a short-lived victory.
I mean, it's pretty much the same story, I mean, HalflingPower goes heavy on the bio ball, and he starts to do well, and then Caster responds with storms.
Oh yeah.
And that's and we all know how that story ends.
So let's see, we've got a second gateway. I think it's interesting. Caster never does a Forge Fast Expand. I wonder, he didn't do that in the PvP game. He doesn't do it in PvT. I wonder if he does it only in PvZ, or does he not do that at all? Who knows?
Well, it's a really strong PvZ opening, because you know that you've got to get that. If you can get your expansion up kind of simultaneously with the Zerg, you're so far ahead.
Oh yeah.
So, and here comes the push, as predicted.
Right. It looks like Caster, I don't think he has a whole lot. He has, 2 Stalkers and a Mothership Core? I mean, he might be able to hold it off, but not by a whole lot, I would think. Whoa, what was that?
He's setting off his really overpowered base defense.
Oh, I see. So smart of Halfling Power to just like step in and then step away. Maybe in like another minute or however long this lasts, he can step forth yet again.
Yeah, well, but by then Casper's got a full army. I mean, that's literally just I just spend 100 energy and I just shut your aggression down.
Right. We've got an Oracle on the way and nothing back at home to defend it. This could be pretty nasty unless Halfling Power reacts fast enough with one of these rallied Marines. Yeah, we don't see any missile turrets.
So there's a Marine up in the base, so at least he's got that, but he's going down.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end of him.
So he's only killed 2 workers so far. 3, 4. Alright, and almost... No, he could have killed that Marine if he desired. But, I think his energy ran out.
Did it?
Or he clicked off the beam, so...
I think he turned off the beam because he ran out of shields, and I think from that it's only 1 or 2 more shots and he's done.
Right. Meanwhile, Halfling Power is pushing the front.
This is a nice move.
This is a very good move, especially since Caster was caught with his pants down. He was shooting the plates here. This expansion has been denied, and wow, is Halfling Power really gonna take this home? Like, he's got enough... No, wait.
It's a really good push, actually.
This is a good push. If he can take out these Stalkers, he might just have this game. He's got to focus on the Stalkers. He can't let the Stalkers build up again. Alright, there we go. Man,
yep, there's only 3 left.
3 left. Come on.
Oh, I see what he's going for.
He's
trying to stop that unit from coming out.
But now he's got to fight 6 Stalkers. I think Caster was able to squeak out enough units to survive. Halfling Power's done a really good job of target firing these units, and wow, Caster has to pull workers. And yeah,
that was a really good push, actually. Units lost,
that was
really heavily favoring Halfling Power.
Right, he's got everything shut down here except for 2 warp gates. Unfortunately, there was no reinforcement to that. If he was able to reinforce that well, he could have. I think he could have been able to shut Caster down completely.
Right, but I know he knows these oracles are in here.
Right, but he's got the missile turret now, so it might be okay. And I guess the Marines had too many stims, and now they're shooting the energy bay. One oracle just shooting at this thing. Wow.
Man, I just
killed 3 Marines.
Just really angry at the Oracle, you know, like just.
This Oracle has 17 kills. What the heck?
I guess that's the power that they traded the one where it's supposed to like cover your minerals up with some sort of force field.
Right. Yeah. That covering might have been more annoying actually than this one, but yeah, Halfling Power pumping out more Marines. He's evolving his play, getting that factory in there. Maybe he'll pump out a few more tanks before he does his next push. But you know, actually, if he pushes his current army, he might do quite a job on Caster. I feel like he's got a lot of Marines, a lot of DPS. Caster has Zealots, which I don't believe the Zealots have charge, so not very threatening.
Yeah, not the best against Marines when they're kiting, especially.
Right, yeah, so he did a lot of damage to Caster in that one push. Pushing again might be a good idea. So yeah, Caster knows something's up. Probably going to warp in some more units in just a moment.
Here comes the Oracle getting ready to do another
pass. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So let's see, how many workers has everyone killed? Caster's killed 11. This Nexus has probably killed like 30, and I think Power's only killed 3 workers.
Well, they finally cleaned up that Oracle on the upper left side of his base. There's still the one over on the right.
Yeah, it's still the Master Oracle on the top right, but Halfling Power is pulling back in response to that Oracle, I believe, or maybe in response to this Nexus, but I don't know, I don't necessarily feel like that's the best move. I feel like he should be pushing up, but He has enough
Right.
Marines. Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely moving into the mid game here, and
Right. I don't know. I still think Halfling Power, if he took these guys back at home, brought them up and pushed, I don't know if he'll win the game, but he would. I think it'd be a worthwhile exchange. But again, it's always hard to say that, you know, when you've only seen one side of the vision.
Add-on complete.
well, I mean, he's got his reactor going here on the starport, so I think he's going to start going into these medevacs and start trying to do some drop play.
Right. Alright, so where's he scanning? I thought they added a thing so like when he scans you can see it on the minimap.
That might be a you might have to turn that on, kind of like you have to turn on looking at what building they're building, because like by default you don't, which is freaking retarded. So that scan actually was at the third to see if Caster had third base.
Right. So yeah, Caster casting a vision spell, so he's able to get sight of the Marines and where they're headed. And yeah, I guess these oracles are really punishing Halfling Power, and that Halfling Powers make missile turrets everywhere.
I feel like if he had just made one Viking, though, he could have taken care of that.
Right, especially since he has that reactor, he could make like a medevac Viking at the same time. Caster's got these storms out, so you know this bioplay is not going to be very effective for not much longer. Caster definitely needs to transition to something, and this Oracle has only 3 health.
And is it back in his base again?
It's on its way back home actually, but yeah, so Caster's ahead in terms of harvesters, in terms of supply. Halfling Power has got to transition to some sort of play, whether it's drop play or looks like ghosts. Maybe we'll see a nuke. I would love to see a nuke actually.
Well, he's not developing any nukes just now, but he definitely has a couple of ghosts queued up.
Right. Alright, looks like Halfling Power is going to be able to successfully deny this third base. There you go. And
here comes Doom Army.
yeah, Doom Army is not happy with Halfling Power.
Nope. And one storm. Oh, he's going to cut him off.
He's going to have that time warp. He's not going to be able to run away. These charge lots are going to trap it. Oh.
Wow, that was...
That's scary, man.
Yeah, and in that engagement, Caster went ahead and flipped the script on the units lost, resources lost tab, rather.
Right. So it looks like Caster recovered successfully. He's actually quite ahead at the moment. The Master Oracle is finally dead.
Ah. There goes the scans, and here comes a drop.
Alright, drop's on the way. Could be interesting. Oh, another drop up here.
Forced to cancel. Drop the Widow Mine off.
Excellent. And I like how you positioned it so you can't make a Nexus there before killing that thing. Let's see what else. But looks like Caster is... Looks like he might just charge up the front.
Well, he certainly can.
Right, he's got those storms, and forcing Halfling Power to face him face to face would be to his advantage. Get another drop on the way. He's going to drop right into a cannon, though. So it seems. Okay, this is great. Halfling Power is attacking the north while dropping to the south. He's doing that thing that Terran should be doing, which is dropping everywhere at once, just being really annoying. Forcing Caster to split his army in every direction. Caster to
and if he was paying attention, he's getting out of there, but now he would be able to actually attack that third expansion.
Right. He's doing it. He could have done a little faster, but I mean, he's still doing it. He's getting. I think he killed like 3 workers there. Left that 1 Marine behind. Unlucky for that guy. This is a pretty good play. think, yeah, so Halfling or Taller or Caster is now behind on the unit resources thing, and Sunday is in a good
He's
spot.
ahead.
Yeah,
He's in a good spot. He's got his planetary down here. It's already got mining workers.
Oh, this is intense. Right, he's scanned to check for cannons. He sees the cannons. So, but is he gonna drop anyway? Yeah. And Caster, I think Caster was getting poised to strike, but he's unable to. He has to run around and figure out the Terran stuff. All right, there we go. An afterburner out.
Storm's coming.
Oh wait, feedback. Oh. Yeah, feedback would be able to kill both of these medevacs, actually, so he's got to be very careful. So this is extremely good drop play. Meanwhile, Sunday has a lot of units back at home, and he's going to just be able to march up. That drop play is extremely deadly.
Yeah, if he can keep Caster in his space, for all this time, then he can just walk up with his other units, and just take out that front base.
Well, especially if he can get a good EMP on those Templars, that will ruin Caster completely. HalflingPower is playing extremely well right now. He's got a significant supply lead. His minerals are kind of high, but he's got a harvester lead. He's got all the leads, base leads.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's being efficient. I really do still want him to switch out of just Marine. But right now, Caster's got his resources loss is a lot higher, and that's just not good for...
We got another drop here. Caster has to send his army back home. That's really bad. Caster was moving out.
Yeah.
Right, Caster's got to get out of there. Oh, and he's finally able to shut down this set of drops. But, man, those were some extremely efficient Marines right there. Alright, where's he scanning now?
Right down here in the space.
Right, I guess he's just checking that out. So, Caster sees he's marching to the south. Meanwhile, the HalflingPower is denying the north. And this is going to be an interesting engagement. Storms will wreck this if he doesn't get a good EMP off. And did he get that EMP off? It looked like
he did, but not on everything.
Right. Extremely good EMP in, but it just wasn't enough. The Bio Army is just too fragile. So yeah, it looks like Caster's big, giant, scary army, Death Ball of Doom, will just have free reign over the map, at least for a little while.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot he can do now. If HalflingPower can kind of get something going on here at these couple bases.
Right, HalflingPower's got another drop, but Caster definitely is not stopping for this. Yeah, HalflingPower dropping in 2 locations at once, that's perfect. But is it enough? Yeah, it looks like Caster's going back. He does not have enough energy to just warp home. All these probes are vulnerable to attack.
It's actually doing pretty good down here in the main base.
Right. Actually, yeah. This is a pretty close game, all things considered. And get out of there. HalflingPower's gotta get out of there.
I just still really wish he would make something besides Marines.
Alright, HalflingPower having killed 21 workers. Oddly enough, Caster still has killed more. One set of drop guys are totally shut down, but yeah, like oddly enough, HalflingPower still has greater income despite less workers. But I think Caster's just looking to end it. He just wants to push straight up, and my goodness, that's so many Templar.
Yeah, I mean, he's just he's just perfectly poised to just shut down any large front door push.
So it looks like we're gonna see another pair of drops. Yeah, Caster could totally just walk in and kill him, but he's too distracted by these Marines.
Income's looking pretty good for Halfling Power still. He's got pretty... Well, no, I was going to say he's got good saturation, but he actually doesn't. Just better than Casters.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's spreading guys over. He's looking for pylons, it seems. Caster's maxed out, pretty much. Halfling Power isn't quite maxed out, but even if
what was that? Did you just see that?
Wait, what did I miss?
2 full medevacs just flew over Caster's third base, and just wiped on those those cannons.
So
I think that's a pretty huge mistake. Actually, I think that's probably going to cost him.
Might just all these Templar. But even if like Halfling Power is able to max out like an equal supply to Caster just has better units, especially tailored exactly to counter the Marine. Halfling Power definitely needs a new unit, like the Hellbat. A Hellbat will be really good in this scenario.
Oh, he doesn't use the Hellbat. He doesn't like it.
Right? Yeah, it's an ugly unit.
It's hideous.
Got Ghost and Cloak. He's looking for... I don't know if he can get some good EMPs off that could change everything. Alright, let's see here. Oh man! Awesome EMPs.
Those were actually pretty good.
But he didn't get everything. There's still a lot of...
Did not get everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he still got plenty of storms to go around. Caster's just got way too much. Yeah, he's definitely got to split units, got to get ready. All these Widow Mines actually doing a pretty good job.
Oh, wow! That's got a lot of Templar, actually.
No kidding. This is intense.
I mean, he's still got, you know,
a bajillion more storms.
Templar, but
he's got a million more units on the way. Ow!
Wow, and that is.
I think this has to be game.
Probably gonna be it.
Unless Halfling Power can pull some secondary miracle.
No, there's nothing.
Yeah, he was betting his money on the ZMPs and it wasn't enough.
Wow. Well, it looks like Caster's taking this one.
That makes Caster the winner of this best of 5. And
that's right. And so he's going to be playing you in the finals.
Right. And it's kind of interesting how it's set up. If he beats me, he actually has to beat me twice since I beat him once before. So we might see 2 best of 7s. I think that's a very likely scenario.
Right. But
a lot of games to be casted, a lot in the very near future, but
yeah. But meanwhile, this odd base race is probably not gonna win for Halfling Power at all.
Halfling Power's drops were really extremely good though. Like he gave Caster an extremely good fight. Like I think Caster, if he wasn't, he should have been very legitimately concerned about losing this match right here, because I feel like it was actually pretty close at some junctions.
I think there was just a couple of mistakes made by Halfling Power that were really big. I think if he had managed to take out this third base of casters,
Mm-hmm.
which he had opportunities to.
Right. Especially when
I
he
think
was
that
dropping
would have been.
everything, yeah. Or if he just like transitioned out, like if he went like Thor Hellbat, like actually taking Caster's advice, like I think Thor Hellbat would be a very good unicomp against something like this.
Right. And then losing the 2 full medevacs when he discovered the space.
Right, yeah, that
big.
hurt. But
So.
extremely good games. And
it was a good game. The last couple games were really good.
Pretty intense.
This whole series was actually kind of exciting. So.
All right, so Caster wins, and next up are the finals.
Yep, looking forward to seeing those games.
Versus Caster. Yeah, I'm really excited for them. So, all right, I guess we'll cast them in the next few days. So,
sounds good.
Alrighty.